Okay, so Terra Classic to $1, that is something we all want as Terra Classic investors. Can we do that? Let us talk about that in today's video. We're going to be talking about news. We're going to be talking about a few different articles I've not gone over yet on this channel, as well as some technical analysis at the end of this video and my price predictions on Lunc. So if you guys want to hear all of that, go ahead and stick around till the end of the video, and basically watch until the end of the video so you don't miss out on any of this extremely important information. Leave a like and subscribe so you get more of this Terra Classic content. With all that being said, let's get into the video. So here we are with Terra Classic, and you can see we're up about 2.5% on the day, which is a good bounce back after yesterday. Bitcoin is currently doing about 1.5% worse than Bitcoin and 3% worse than Ethereum. This is most likely because Bitcoin and Ethereum had a few major drops in the past in the past week, really. You can see if we go to the week chart here, they went from being at about 1,250 all the way at one point to being down 900 to the 900 level. I never would have thought we would ever reach that level again, but we started to recover with Ethereum again, so that means the whole currency market is most likely going to follow suit. And you can see Terra Classic still up on the day, but doing a little bit worse than the rest of the cryptocurrency market. But they're currently ranked number 216 in the world by market cap, and then also their volume is at 112 million, back above that 100 million mark that I really wanted to get back above in these previous videos I made. And the volume is sitting at about 28%, up 28% over the past 24 hours, which is good. If you check this historical data, there was a period there where we were below $100 million in volume for about 4 days, and that's not what we like to see. We want to see that above $100 million every single day. But we have finally got back above that volume, and they added a new thing on CoinMarketCap where you can see that where Terra Luna or Terra Classic was on this day. 2 years ago they were sitting at 21 cents. A year ago they're sitting at about $5.89. Obviously today we sit here after this massive crash, but all these new Terra Classic investors, hopefully we can see it back to these levels very, very soon. But anyways, let's start talking about the news coming out on Terra Classic. But before we do that, I do want to mention that we do have a free section of our private Discord where we put out alerts for stock options as well as crypto plays. So if you guys want to get these stock options and crypto plays, then go ahead and get signed up with the second link in the description. It's literally free. You might as well join. But anyways, let's talk about this article here. So Terra Classic or Lunc, do the risk outweigh the rewards on Monday? Terra Classic receives a low risk rating from Investors Observer Analysis. This proprietary scoring system analyzes how much money was required to move the price over the past 24 hours. The metric looks at recent changes in volume and market cap to evaluate how much a coin can be manipulated by limited trading. The score ranges from 0 to 100. With low scores representing high risk and high values equating to low risk. So trading analysis, and by the way, this risk was a low risk rating, so that means there's not much risk with Terra Classic right now. Trading analysis, Lunc's risk score translates to a low risk investment at the moment. Portfolio managers who heavily weigh risk assessment will find this gauge more relevant when attempting to avoid more risky investments. So if you guys are in Terra Classic right now, it's actually not too risky of an asset to be owning at this moment. Terra Classic is 2.6% lower in the last 24 hours of trading, resulting in a price of about 58888. The price movement has coincided with the volume being below its average level. Obviously, it has come back up to be above its average level since this article was written earlier this morning. But the market capitalization for the coin now sits at 385 million, while 112 million worth of crypto has been exchanged over the past 24 hours. That's about a third, and whenever you see about a third of the crypto's market cap being traded, you can see some pretty big swings in price. Right now, we're only seeing about a 3% swing in price. However, we could see anywhere from a 10 to 15% swing in price at a moment's notice. The summary that Investor Observer gives here is that the Lunc's price movement over the past day of trading leads to a low risk ranking, as its recent price movement relative to trading volume gives traders a reason to be confident in the coin's manipulative, I can't even say that word as of now. So yeah, basically Investor Observer gives this a low risk, and if you want to invest in it, they say basically go for it. And this was about 8:30 a.m. It is now about 11:30 a.m. so it's not too far off. So yeah, I mean, if we take a look, this market cap is about where it said it was, and the volume has started to increase a lot over the past couple of hours since that article was written. I think they're totally right on par with this. I think this is a very low risk crypto at the moment. You know, it could change in the future, but at the moment, it's pretty low risk. Now let's go on to the burn proposal. You guys all know that we need to be very aware of these burns that are going to be going on with Terra Classic. And this new Terra Classic proposal is to burn 35% of transaction fees, and that gained 93% support. Now, this is something that we've known for about 8 or 9 days now. Obviously, the other proposal is burning 1.2% of Lunc transactions that have been passed with 83% support from the Terra community. And they're trying to get the supply down to about 10 billion Lunc. And I actually was wrong in a few of my past videos. I basically said that in order to get to 1 cent, we'd have to get $1 billion market cap if we could get the circulating supply down to 10 billion. Well, actually, I was wrong on that. We only need to get to a $100 million market cap. So if we did have a $100 million market cap with a 10 billion Lunc circulating supply, then we would be at 1 cent. So in order to get to $1, it still remains the same. You would need to get to $10 billion market cap in order to get that. In order to have a $1 Terra Classic, if we got to a $10 billion circulating supply. But so yeah, that remains unchanged. But in order to get to 1 cent, we would only need to get the market cap to 100 million, which we are already at. So if we can successfully burn with these two burn proposals, with a 1.2% tax on all Lunc tokens bought, and then also 35% of all transaction fees on the native Terra chain, then we could definitely get to that 1 cent or $1 here in the next couple of years, which would be a very, very good gain from here. If you put like $1 in, you could make $1,000 in the next couple of years here. But anyways, that's obviously if all goes right. Sometimes all things don't go right, but we'll have to see, and we can stay hopeful. But anyways, I do want to mention, guys, get your free stock with the first link in the description. If you guys get signed up with public.com, which is a social investing app where you can see what we're investing in and other big investors are investing in, then you're going to get up to $300 of stock when you deposit just $1 on their platform. So go ahead and do that with the first link in the description. Okay, now let's talk about some technical analysis. So you can see here that we had a support at the 52 level, and then we did have a resistance here at the 56 level. However, we broke above this resistance, took a bit of a dip back into our support and resistance area, and then ever since then we broke against the resistance again, had a massive spike in price. We failed a bull flag here, and now it's trading at about the 56 at its new support. So we have a new support here at about the 56 level, and then we also have a new resistance here at about the 63 level. So hopefully we can see it break above this resistance once again. Now we are trending down on the MACD right now, and the RSI is sitting at 43, but overall I see us kind of making a support above this 57 area, and then eventually breaking above this resistance at the 63, and then make it back up to the previous resistance at the 60 or the 70 very soon. From here, that presents anywhere from a 10 to 25% upside. So we'll have to see where this crypto does go, but I think that this crypto will have some success here in the very near future. But other than that, that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. Make sure you guys get your free stock with the first link in the description. Join the free section of our Discord with the second link in the description. My name is Zach, and I hope to see you in the next video.